Hi, Assalamualaikum. Good morning, Dr. Siti. Can you hear me?
Waalaikumsalam. Sorry.
Okay, I think boleh mulalah. We can proceed now.
Okay, you alright?
Yeah. Hello, doctor. Good
You
morning.
can
Good
share
morning.
screen.
Yeah.
Zaran, can you please open your camera? I want to see you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, doctor. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay. So start now. Okay. Let me start. Good morning, Dr. Siti Haziti and Dr. Daru. I'm Joran, and today I will present my CET 405 Intelligent Computing major project titled the Children Reading Clock Management System. This project focuses on addressing significant challenges in education. Children's declining ability to read the analog clocks by using intelligent computing technicals like the machine learning, gamification, and speech recognition. I want to develop an engaging, personalized, and scalable system for learning. Here is the content for today's presentation. Okay, let's begin with introduce. The background of the project lies in the simple observation. Children today struggle to read the analog clocks. This largely due to the increasing dominance of the digital device in our daily lives. It led to the overshadowed the traditional time-telling method. The problem statement teaching method for analog clocks lack engagement. Those methods are static and it offers no interactivity or personalization. This led to the children losing the interest and struggling to the master in this foundation fundamental skill. How to solve this, I am to develop a system that makes learning interactive, engaging, and personalized. The objective for this project is to create a web-based platform that uses the gamification, AI-based recommendations, and speech recognition. It can help the children to learn clock reading in the intuitive way. Okay, now the background and the related work. There are exciting education tools like the Kahan academic kinds and the ABC Mouse. Those apps focus on the general learning. However, those platforms lack the dedicated modules for the teaching clock reading, especially ones with adaptive and community-defined approaches. The strengths of those tools are their interactive nature, but their weakness lies in their limited focus on the personalization and specific time learning features. And our project aims to bridge those gaps and by offering interactive gamified platform that can specifically to teaching clock reading. And the motivation in this project, behind this project, is to create an engaging educational tools that adapt to the children's learning pace using the machine learning by integrating the gamification and the speech recognition. The system encourages continued learning and provides hands-free interaction. It can make it can easier for young children to accessible. Our project get for the four primary objective. The first is to develop the interactive web application that teaches the children how to read both analog and digital clocks. This application ensures an engaging and user-friendly learning environment for young learners. And the second, I am to implement a recommendation system that adapt learning tests based on children's individual process and performance. And this ensures that each children learn at their own pace. The third is we plan to integrate the speech recognition technology to ensure verbal interaction. This feature is particularly beneficial for young children or auditory learners. It can make the system more accessible and intuitive. And the last, we will add the gamification features such as the challenge and the rewards to motivate the children and improve their learning outcomes. Those objectives ensures that the system not only educational but also adaptive, inclusive, and enjoyable for those target audience. Let's look at the the solution. The system consists of 5 key components. The first is the interactive learning module. This teaches the children how to read the clocks through the step-by-step instruction and the practice task. The second is the recommendation system. It's powered by machine learning. This system adjusts the difficulty level of the test based on children's performance. The third is the speech recognition. This enables children to provide the verbal answers, makes the system more accessible for young users. And the fourth is the feedback and the progress tracking. This module allows parents and teachers to monitor the children's progress in real time. And the last is gamification. It's by incorporating the challenge and the rewards. The system keeps the children motivated to have continued learning. Here is the here is the system architecture. The first is the presentational. It can handle user interaction. It includes the user interface for assessing tasks and provides feedback. The second is applicational. It manages the business log, such as assigning tasks and tracking progress. The third is the machine learning engine. It can adjust the difficulty of the task based on the user past performance. The fourth is the speech recognition engine. It processes the verbal input. It's validating them for accuracy. And the last is data lawyer. It stores the user data and it including the test performance and progress reports. This system architecture diagram and this architecture ensures scalability, maintainability, and the seamless integration of the AI and the speech technologies. This is the user case diagram. It shows the interaction between the user and the system. And the children start the learning modules, provide the verbal input, and receive the feedback. The parents can monitor the process and assess the report. And the system can track performance and provide recommendations and management the gamified task. This diagram highlights the roles and responsibilities of each actors in the system. This is a class diagram. It represents the core components for the system and their relationships. The users class tracks their user data and progress and the roles, and the task class manages the individual learning module. The recommendation system provides a personalized learning passed by using the AI, and gamification handles the reward and the challenges. Speech recognition validates the verbal input, and this structure ensures the modularity and clear aspiration of the responsibility, and it makes the system easier to maintain and expand. This project agreement with Sustainable Development Goals for quality education. This system also supports the SDG 10. It reduces inequality with among the countries by ensuring inclusivity and accessibility in the education. By providing accessible, interactive, and personalized learning platform, the system supports inclusive and equitable education, and it helps children develop the essential skills and it can have a fun and engaging way, and addressing gaps in the traditional teaching method. To conclusion, the children reading clock management system addresses the education challenge of the teaching time reading skills in declining analog era, and by the coupling the machine learning, gamification, and the speech recognition, the system provides an innovative, scalable, and engaging solution. And the system not only enhance the educational outcomes, but it also paves the way for the expanding similar system into other areas of the early education. Okay, that's all. Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, thank you for your presentation, Zhao.
Mhm.
Okay, so I will ask you a few questions, but before that, yeah, when you do your presentation,
Mm.
next time, please, if it is going to be online session, you are required to wear a formal attire. You are not supposed to wear round neck like that. You have to wear a formal attire. Do you understand?
Oh, okay. Sorry, Doctor.
Okay. Yeah, because this is a formal session, so you are not supposed to wear t-shirt like that.
Oh,
Okay,
okay,
it is not appropriate. Okay.
okay.
Okay. Okay, let me go back to your presentation, right? So basically you are providing a platform whereby users can learn how to use the analog clock, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, so why do you choose this topic? Yeah, I'm just wondering from many topics, why you focus on this topic?
Uh, I but for me, I think it is meaningful for do something for the children, and I think this project may be fun because it includes gamification and some all skills I have learned can include in this project.
Okay, so when you mentioned that your target participants or the target user is children, can you tell me what is going to be their age? What is their age number?
Its number, I think, can be 3 to the 12, I think.
Ah, okay. So
Mhm.
I think the idea of having children use this particular application is correct. It's a so-called what it is supposed to to be. But I think the numbers like you mentioned from 3, you may need to revise a little bit because I don't think that 3 years old can use computer appropriately, you know, to use the mouse, to press buttons and whatsoever. So possibly you need to have a very clear idea on how you want to execute this, because why I'm
Mhm.
saying that age factor is really important, because when you talk about the gamification or whatever you want to propose, I'm just wondering, you know, whether when you, because part of your system, you said that you have the challenges, right? One of the sub-module, or in your use case, you have kind of like a quiz or games for the user to play, right? So I'm expecting that you will provide a different stages or different level. For example, for beginner, possibly they play this game. For intermediate, possibly they play this game. For advanced, possibly they play this game. I don't know. This is just my quick suggestion that you can revise a little bit more on your proposal. Okay, can you show
Okay.
me again from the slides your objective, please?
Uh, Pardon?
Can you show me the slides of your objective?
Okay.
Okay. I think your objective, okay, you need to improve your objective. Okay. The
Okay.
first one, for example, for your objective one, right, to develop an interactive web application. I think this is a must thing, a must the work that you do. So this is not going to be your objective. So you need to discuss with your supervisor. I think number one is your proposed work. So your proposed work is compulsory. So it is not supposed to be objective. I can
Okay.
accept number 2, 3, and 4, but you need to
Uh,
improve the narrative, the sentence of the objective. So your objective should start with, for example,
uh-huh.
to implement a recommendation, to
Uh-huh.
integrate speech recognition. Number 4, change it to not act, to propose, to develop a gamification.
Okay.
Okay, so you have 3 objectives. I think 3 objective is more than enough already. Okay,
Oh.
what the elements that you need to improve in your proposal and in your project later on when you do the presentation,
Uh-huh.
because you are from artificial intelligence measuring, right?
Mm.
Specialization, right? So the part where the how you apply the AI need to be improved, and the clarity of how you do your work must be presented. For example, I'm
Mm.
asking you to implement a recommendation system, right? What do you mean by recommendation system here?
Uh, I think this um, I think I will use the based the decision tree, and I will analyze the user performance data to achieve the personalized test. Uh, and I think it maybe uh, record the children finished the task through the task tab, difficulty, finish time, accuracy, and collect this data to train the to train the AI.
Okay. You need to look again into this because okay, I'm okay with the idea of having a recommendation system, but the big question mark will be how are you going to execute this recommendation system? When you mentioned that you are going to apply the machine learning classifiers such as the decision tree and so forth, you may need to consider as well in terms of the data that you have, because apparently the data is not much, you know, when you want to execute one particular classifier, you normally we need to have quite a number of data. I mean, lots of data, so that when you do the machine learning technique or whatsoever, the results or the outcome will be so-called much better. Yeah. So that portion I'm not so clear on the objective two. Objective 3, okay, because now you are in your work. I think the idea or the component of AI is a lot, which is good, which is good. But the big question, as I said, that you need to prepare yourself is to prove that you can really propose a recommendation system. You can really integrate the speech recognition. For example, all this is very, very big, you know. I mean, it is quite core, but if you can do all these 3, then it is going to be very excellent project.
Yeah.
Um, it's a lot. You may need to discuss with your supervisor whether you want to remain all, or you
Uh,
will take only 2 or 1, and then you try to enlarge or try to deepen the scope or whatsoever. Because now a recommendation system is quite big. The speech
mm,
recognition itself is quite big as well, and gamification is also another big thing. So same goes to speech recognition as well. So it is not something that is really easy to be done. But if you
mm,
can really do it, then that's going to be great, as I said. But
uh,
for the gamification part, then that one is going to be, for me, if you ask me, the last point, the gamification will be the much easier one. But
mm,
uh, I mean, if you unable to do objective 2 and 3, at least number 4, you can really go down and show how the gamification really work. Yeah, because as I said, there are so many AI element in this project: recommendation system, speech recognition, and gamification. So the big question will be, how are you going to really consolidate this in one particular system? So the clarity of the explanation, especially in your report, need to be explained, need to be presented clearly. Okay. So one more thing. When you talk about the um, uh, gamification, right? So how your gamification will looks like?
Uh, uh, I think just like uh, uh, some MCQ questions or maybe a game board and list the winner, second, third, and in the same questions.
Okay. So, okay, based on that as well, what I can see, because when I hear you, when I listen to your answer, you said that, okay, there should be some MCQ or multiple choice of question, and then you will choose, you will present the marks, and then you will present the ranking, something like that, right? That's what you intend to do, right? Okay. I'm okay with that. But if you look again into your report, right, you didn't even so-called explain the detail about your gamification features. I mean, you have not reviewed the existing gamification technique. For example, there are many, MCQ types of question, scenario-based question or whatsoever. So I think in your report as well, you need to improve your report by putting, okay, this is all the existing technique in gamification, technique A, technique B, technique C. But in my work, I will focus on technique A and technique B, something like that. Same goes to speech recognition as well. So you need to really explain why you choose those particular approach in your work and how are you going to do that. These are the only two things that I want to see your improvement in your next presentation later on. Yeah.
Okay.
As of now, it is still okay because this is only SRD. So you just want to propose the idea. So the things that I mentioned to you is basically for your improvement so that you can really see. Now it's going to be the stage where you will do some experiment, some testing, whether you have the capability to do all three main AI things that you want to propose. Okay. Um, I think overall, I'm okay with your report. Of course, you need to improve a little bit, especially in regards to your formatting. Sometimes you don't put any header numbering, your paragraph, you're not justified clearly and all this kind of thing. And then look again into your methodology as well. I think you did mention that you want to use agile method, okay, which is okay. But what I want to see in the report, it is not only about the agile method. How every single stages in the agile method, basically, yeah, in your work, how every single stages in the agile method, how your work will be conducted in that phases. So because at the moment your explanation is very generic, okay? And then I have issues as well in terms of your figure 3.2. I think the flow chart, you need to discuss with your supervisor. Again, the flow chart is a bit weird, especially after you do the condition, yeah, yes, no. After the yes, you should go where. After no, you should go where. The flow is, I don't know, you may need to revise a little bit again. Okay. You did mention the usage of algorithm, but you didn't specify clearly which type of algorithm will be utilized and so forth. Okay. Last but not least, check again the functionality of the proposed system. Yeah, how you want to design the challenges. What types of challenges are provided. So, do you have any level? Do you have any stages for different level of users, like what you mentioned, for possibly between 6 to 12 years old, so they have a different level, and what types of interactivity that you want to have as well. Okay, so I think that's it from me. So I'll send the feedback later on to your supervisor. Okay, thank you so much. Best
Thank
of
you.
luck in your journey to complete your FYP. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Siti.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Zhao. Thank you, Dr. City.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Zaro, for the comment.
Okay, welcome. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Zoran,
Yeah, hello, doctor.
so later we should meet
Uh,
a meeting and discuss again.
okay, okay,
Okay. So
okay,
bye.
okay. Bye-bye, doctor.